Keenan, you've been a part of some incredible wide receiver rooms throughout your career. Where does this room rank compared to some of those others?
It's up at the top for sure. From top to bottom, tight ends, running backs, receivers, obviously, and then you got a quarterback like Caleb. I think we can be real special. I was just talking to Montez. He was like, man, I was getting frustrated. Y'all kept converting on third down. I was ready to go back out there. I'm trying to get a sack. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be like that sometime.
The Chicago Bears do amazing work against the Jacksonville Jaguars, beating them comfortably 35-16. And this game was way out of pocket entering the fourth quarter. You guys had already done so much up until then that already told me, hey, Miles, start making the Bears video. This is over. This is done with. And so that's what I did. One thing that I want to tell all of you, it's a little bit of a story, if you will, so indulge me. I got buddies. For whatever reason, these guys were only Drake May fans. These guys were only Jaden Daniels fans and a little bit of a Spencer Rattler guy. But we're not going to talk about him. But every single game, every single moment that Caleb Williams does not look like a freaking superhero, if he doesn't look like Peyton Manning in year 12, they automatically start downgrading him. They automatically start discrediting him. And I go to each and every one of them and I ask them, are you doing this because you actually believe he is not good at football? Or do you just not like him as a person that you don't know? And each and one of them say, I just don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. That's all from the crap that happened in college when he was 20 years old, when he was 19, when he was 18. That's all people have on him, is when he was a child, they make these images of what he'll be like possibly in the NFL, and they go, I don't like him, so I'm going to root against him. And what I say to all you people, and I'll talk about my buddies in a second, what I say to all of you, go ahead, miss out on history. Go ahead and get angry when you are rooting for Caleb Williams' downfall, when you're rooting for him to not pan out in the NFL, go ahead and do it. Waste your time. Because I believe that this kid is going to be so freaking great. And you guys already know, I'm a huge Oklahoma fan. Therefore, I have, yes, emotional ties to Caleb Williams. But my buddies, after the first quarter, Caleb's not playing perfect and the offense isn't really moving. So I'm getting all of these text messages. All of these text messages like, oh, Caleb bust. Caleb this, Caleb that. Why didn't any of them text me back in the second quarter? I couldn't get any text backs in the third. And I called them in the fourth. We did a whole group chat FaceTime, and it was just me. None of them answered. Now, either they could have been really busy, really busy, which I doubt, or they understood the wrath that I was about to place upon them. They look stupid. So Caleb, keep making my boys look stupid talking trash about you. Real quick, let's go ahead and get into Caleb's day. 226 on the field, 4 touchdowns, did have that Andre Cisco interception. That was something that I knew they were around their phones because they started talking trash about his pick. Yes, the ball was in the air for a little bit of a while, but when he starts throwing these touchdowns to Cole Kmet, your new long snapper, they're nowhere to be found, nowhere to be heard from. And what made this game beautiful, what made this game so much more beautiful, is I got a buddy, his name's Robert. He's one of the Caleb haters. And this guy is a Trevor Lawrence truther. So during the draft process, he asks me, who is QB1? I say Caleb Williams. He had Drake May. And then we move a little bit further, and I'm talking about how Caleb is going to do this, Caleb is going to do that, Caleb is going to do this. I said he's a more athletic version of Patrick Mahomes. I don't think that's too crazy. I don't think that's bad to say at all. I think that's actually pretty true. He also then had the audacity to ask me, okay, Miles, well, who's the better prospect? He just could not get over the fact that I had Caleb Williams over Drake May. It drove him crazy. He's sending me these long text messages. And then he goes, okay, well, what about Trevor Lawrence? Is he a better prospect than Trevor Lawrence? That's when he started to hate Caleb like crazy. And you just see, hold on well. Hey, what do you think? Who's the better player right now? They just played. They just proved it. Like, one quarterback played amazing. Like, Caleb Williams' ability to just take off and run. He did have 4 attempts, 4 scrambles, where he took off for 56 yards and he had that beautiful 23-yarder. Yes, Trevor can't do that. Trevor can't do that. And so I will always and forever be a Caleb Williams fan. And so, guys, this is the best place to get all your videos for him. And then the beautiful thing, we saw DeAndre Swift, 91 yards off of 17 carries and got in the end zone. And then Cole Kmet, 4 catches, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns. Keenan Allen, 5 receptions, 41 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Mr. Rome Odunze had some big catches as well, leaving the game at 40. And then Roschon Johnson was making some great plays out there when he was catching the balls as well. So it's like this team is playing better. This team is operating on a wavelength that Justin Fields just couldn't do. And I hate to bring him back up because I know a lot of you still love him, but be happy, man. Your team is operating at a new frequency. And for me, my eyes, what's happening, when I see a Bears quarterback out there dominating, a Bears quarterback out there making legit plays and making legit contributions to the offense to make them look healthy and well, this is something that I don't see Bears quarterbacks do very often and very well. And so I would definitely say this is a new team that you guys are all witnessing up front. And we got to talk about Cole Kmet. I don't know if any of you didn't know, but the long snapper, the starting long snapper, got hurt or he didn't play or something. And so Cole Kmet, more than likely, was just one of those dogs in practice, like, hey, let me long snap. Probably said it every single practice, let me long snap. Starts long snapping, does a pretty bang up job at it, pretty awesome, pretty good. And then he gets you also 2 touchdowns. And then the beautiful play when they did the fake double screen, Caleb Williams pumps to his left, nothing there, pumps to his right, nothing there, it's a fake. And then you see Cole Kmet right down the middle and just dices it to him, just slices it right to him, just giving Cole Kmet an opportunity to make some plays, and then he gets into the end zone. This offense is really moving and operating at a frequency that I haven't seen. And everyone made their bed week 1. You got to lie in it. Everyone's saying all these negative things about a rookie quarterback, guys. Like, even though this kid won the Heisman, even though this kid was the #1 overall pick, to think that he's not going to have bad games is just stupid. Absolutely stupid. And then they don't want to hear when you say, well, Peyton Manning's first year, he had 21 interceptions. They don't want to hear that. That's Peyton Manning. That's not Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams doesn't get that type of leeway pass for whatever reason. And so I'm just so happy for Bears fans, Bears Nation. You guys are doing big things. And then the defense also made a lot of great plays as well. Guys left the game with 4 sacks. Montez Sweat got to the quarterback. Byron Cowart got to the quarterback. DeMarcus Walker got to the quarterback. And then so did Chris Williams. And Amen, I'm not even going to try to say his last name. Just defense is another big thing. That's the thing that's kind of been carrying you guys for the last couple of seasons is the defense. So that's really great. Matt Eberflus has been able to keep the defense intact. Because if you look around the league, when offenses get going, offenses are running, their defense all of a sudden just starts to collapse. And so it's just great that the defense is also performing for Caleb Williams, because if Caleb got you guys that 35 points and you lost by 3 and the Jaguars did 38, they're going to be trashing Caleb Williams for losing that game. So I would ask and propose to all of you, no matter what, give Caleb his time. And anyone that tries to trash talk him or downgrade him, just say, hey, whatever you got to say, we're happy with our quarterback. We're sitting at 4-2 right now, comfortably sitting at 4-2 right now. This division in the NFC North is very close. A lot of teams are in their winning bracket right now, winning mode right now. You guys have Minnesota ahead of you, and looks like Detroit's also going to be ahead of you at the moment. So you guys just are still doing your thing. Keep everybody locked in and engaged. What did you see from your point of view in this game? And just to rip on the defense a little bit more, that beautiful play by TJ Edwards that was able to punch the ball away from Evan Ingram as he went to the ground, set up the offense beautifully to take a bigger lead. I love the way this offense is moving. I love the way the team is really gathering around Caleb Williams. I really want to know, what did you see from your point of view? It's very, very important that I hear it from you, because that's where I get everything. I get everything from the comment section. So any players that you guys need me to key up on, hey, Miles, you forgot this guy. Hey, what about this dude? Let me know in the comments also. And once again, I work with a buddy. His name's Alex. He works on the channel, does a lot of our short form content things. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, follow us on TikTok. He hates that Caleb Williams is winning right now because he's a huge Justin Fields fan. He actually took his Bears fandom and just transferred it all to Pittsburgh. He is a Steelers fan now. And so he hates to see Caleb thriving. Every single time Caleb does something good, he says Justin Fields could have done it. Anytime he sees Caleb Williams do something bad, he says Justin Fields would have done it better. And so, like I said, my heart is with the Bears because Caleb has it. Please keep me updated in the comment section on what you saw, who I need to keep up on, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.